the floor. You have Team Tamilas trying to hold on with Godlike right in front of them.
Godlike, be careful. You got some teams behind you. Oh, I see that carry. She's going to swiftly taken down by Vixie of Megastars. Will the flush happen? Not quite. He's got the smoke, buying him some time. But let's not forget the Godlike yesterday, the team that took the chicken dinner on Sandhawk. Can they remain the kings of the jungle? That's a question to be answered, but be careful there. Jill going to get scattered away by Vixie. He's got the M4. Headshot will not be enough to get the knockdown. Still, things are getting a little bit more tricky as the Blue Zone's going to be upon these two teams of Megastars and also Synerge pretty damn soon.
Yeah, they're going to have to battle against the Blue Zone plus a battle against each other. Although I'm saying that you got to say Megastars, they do look a lot healthier. They do look in a lot better position. But Godlike, who are inside the circle, are camping them from down the hill. This is what I'm talking about. The hill down by the side of Quarry. It's always hard to play around. And we're seeing Megastars getting popped out one by one.
Megastars with the M249, a great weapon when they're playing on Sandhawk. They're taken down because of the Blue Zone, but they get out of it. And Synerge will be losing one extra member. That's a great flush coming out from Megastars as TSM Entity get eliminated in 11th. Okay, surprised to see how that happened. I mean, they were down to one member, to be completely honest, but Synerge now ticking down because of the Blue Zone. Schreider will be an extra casualty in that fight.
And Team Tamilas have also gone down, so 10 teams left. 28 players. Survey gonna cook the grenade. Is that gonna connect?
It does, but not a knockdown, unfortunately. Megastars will still have Encore, but they're getting pressured from all the teams, really, that are over there on the more central section of the circle, especially SouL. They're not letting them any time to breathe, which I absolutely love.
But now is VSG Crawlers, winners of Game 1. Can they make it 2 games in a row? They gotta try and make their way into the circle as it did shift once again towards the southwest. So the teams up on the north, the northeast and northwest are gonna have to try and push their way into the circle.
VSG Crawlers chickened in the last game. Oh, there might not be a back-to-back. Unfortunately, Roach will be down. Avi will be ticking down because of the Blue Zone. And HB's got to do a run for it. Oh my God, HB does it? Jesus Christ, that was sexy. He's going to have to push on forward. Still got to be careful. He's still got the members of Ines up there. And even Kazi, but Kazi's on the other side. He won't really be a threat. And he's able to make it to the compound of SouL, but he's not going to push it. Be careful. Heal up first.
Yeah, get your heel up as the Blue Zones start closing in. So, will they hear the footsteps? Are they too focused on what's going on around him? He gets him that done. He's going to also confirm the kill. That's incredible play from HB. He's a one-man wrecking machine.
And you know what? They're not ready to take the fight, so they want to aim for circle because they're barely out of it, and they don't want to get pressured by the teams that are already rotating first. They need to take control, so SouL, they're no way and in no shape or form to take the fight versus HP, but he's taken down because of the Blues and a few bullets, and that will be over for VSG Crawlers. He goes for the push, but unfortunately it will not be enough. VSG Crawlers will be out in 7th position as SouL get their very, very extra kill in this game.
Hey, look, it was nice opportunistic play from HB. SouL didn't see it coming, but they're still up with 3 players left in this game. As Inez, they have 2 players up, Machine and Evil Eye. Can they become the Machine on the north edge of the circle? Going to shoot up shots towards the side of Dead Eyes. Dead Eyes are right in the center of this phase 6 circle.
Oh my God, Dead Eyes, they're perfectly on point on their position, the higher ground. You've got to be careful. Their teams are always going to be pushing from basically almost every position except from the South Valleys. They can focalize their firepower on the few teams involved, or maybe even let them fight each other. As unfortunately, we lose the kings of the jungle. Godlike, they will not remain the kings of this Sandhawk game, unfortunately. But SouL, they got one of the hardest repositions to do. They got to go uphill, but because they stayed passive for such a long period of time, you're pretty much sure they got an insane amount of smokes up their sleeve.
I actually disagree. I think they're in one of the best positions to be downhill because they can prone down, they can be snaked, and they're going to see people on top of the hill before they see them because the way it works on the late game, being on the low ground is a bit more of an advantage. Of course, that depends on where phase 7 pops up, right? That is going to come into play. Plus, with the other 5 teams around them, it's going to get very important as Wadu is going to look to Wadu heck his way with the grenade onto Ines.
You love it when people want to heck their way to victory. And like, God damn, it's going to be an S now pushing his way forward. Evil IP, the smokers buying him some time, cutting away visibility of the Eyes guy. Well, Kazi just chilling in the lower side, just trying to wait his best. But of course, the circle, look at that save. Circle number 7 going to be straight on top of Dead Eyes guy. And now they're going to try and get himself back as a full squad. I absolutely love it. But now, this is when SouL, they're going to struggle to go up here. That's why I was a little bit scared about, is if the next circle didn't go in their favor, they got potentially 2 teams taking the fight against them. So how are they going to pull that one off?
But if they wrap around the east and prone way, they can actually take down Ines from behind. Take down the last member of Team Extreme. Of course, you've got to damn well hope that that happens without them getting spotted out. by the side of Deadeye guy, but we do see the first shot coming down. We do see Mortal has been knocked out. How are Viper and Regaltos going to respond? Regaltos is going to try and get into a better position. He does with the grenade, knocks down Machine. Evil Eye's left standing, and he's down to half health, and he's going to get spot out. No, not quite by Deadeye's.
Oh my god, I thought Wally was going to get Evil Eye there, but not quite able to connect the shots. But he's still got like those two teams with like team number... Wait, that's actually Extreme that's going to be having one member. And even Umamba, they're just remaining, waiting for the fight to happen. And then they might go for the third party once the fight is actually over. Shifuno cooking a nade in the open. There you go, the backstab off their shot of Umamba. Will be coming up through. He gets one. Can he get the second? No, he can't. Umamba out in 5th position. 4 teams going to be in this game still. But SouL, they have to move away. The blue zone's going to be pushing them forward. And forward as Evil Eye's going to be there. And Viper's going to get really close to NS right now. But be careful, Evil Eye knows it. He heard the footsteps and he's ready to strike.
And what's so important is that Mortal was able to get revived up. He was able to get healed up. That was so incredibly well played by SouL. As a circle,
the grenade.
Indeed, it does stay in the favor of SouL and Inez. You got that little kind of dip of the hill either side of where SouL and Inez are, and Deadeye's come through, but Mortal knocks down Wadu, takes him down, and Deadeye's, they only have one player up.
I mean, Regaltos and Viper, those grenades are mental, my friend. But now it's turned into a 3v1, a v1. A lot of ones right there, but still, SouL, they have the pressure. I did not think they'll be able to push up, losing such a little amount of players, but still, great achievement from them. And having Mortal, Regaltos, and Viper in this game is going to be huge.
Okay, it has helped SouL, the fact that they have consistently had the circle, but they've also reacted very well to those hard circle shifts down the southwest. They've taken teams out left, right, and center. They've poked holes across their opponents. They only got caught out getting one player killed off down in the blue zone. We saw in a couple of phases ago, but they still kept themselves up as a 3-man team as phase 8, the blue zone's closing in. We're going to see once again the last phase, the final circle with 4 teams and 6 players up.
2 games in a row where we make it to the last circle. Damn, boy. But now Illusion Sir's going to have to move on forward, trying to heal himself up as much as he possibly can. But it's going to be a little bit too late. Deadeye's guy will be down out in 4th position. Now it's turned to a 3v1v1. Careful, is going to get close. Here it is. Evil Eye gets the information, gets a knockdown. This may be the time to strike for the remaining member of Team Extreme. But he has yet to push. He's going to maybe allow even Viper to get us back up. But he has information, Regaltos. It seemed like he seems pretty confident. But he's still pushing behind that. And Kazi's not going for the time to strike. I would go for it right now.
Here's the thing. It doesn't really matter for Team Extreme because they're coming into this game in last place with only 18 points. This result, this 2nd place or 1st place, it's still going to incredibly help them in the overall standing. As Viper's going to get spotted on top of the rock, but he responds well. And that's going to be the game for SouL.
There you go. I thought their position was going to be hard to pull onto, but those grenades are the main reason why they get the chicken dinner. SouL, all the fans in the chat were like, come on, SouL. They knew they could do it. And here you finally have it. They finally get that well-deserved chicken dinner. SouL, their first chicken dinner over here in the game was without borders. And they, congratulations. It was long overdue, but finally they get it. And now they can continue going into this game thinking, we got chicken dinner. Finally, we made the fans happy.
A much needed result for SouL. I'm delighted to see them come out on top in one of these games because they have been very calculated with how they played the circle. They have been very